So we talk about building consistency and well, how do you do that, right? That is something that sounds like yeah, just trade and make money, right? Just do it consistently. Sounds easy, right? But for some reason, I don't know, maybe you're different. Maybe you just choose something and you do it and that's it. But for me, I have to continuously build up the habit and get myself to just kind of subconsciously do it, and that's when my consistency really starts to snowball into profits. So let's talk through some steps and just kind of help you build your consistency. So you need to develop a routine. Create a daily routine that includes time for research, analysis, and trading. So there's three parts. You need to figure out whatever you're trading, you need to research about it. Is there any news coming out? Then you need to look at the price chart, look at the history, and see where is price likely to go. Right? You got to analyze, analyze the charts, and then you're ready and prepped for trading. So having that routine to get you through the steps, and I'll tell you, I have a routine, and the days I don't fully do my routine are when I have the biggest losses. You think I would be like, okay, so do your routine no matter what. Some days I wake up a little bit late, 10, 15 minutes late, hit snooze once. And now my window where I do my pre work for the markets is gone. And I'm going into the live markets trying to quickly throw a plan together. And that's when I make my bad trades, my losses, my big losses, right? So I have to keep developing that routine until it becomes automatic. And if I don't follow it, I just don't trade. That simple, right? And then you gotta stick to it, and that's exactly what I was just talking about. Gotta when you get off track, catch yourself, say, "Hey, I'm off track. Let's get back on track." And then also at the same time, you're gonna analyze when you were off track, what were those results? Were you making mistakes? Were you losing more? Were you not trading? Whatever it is, right? Whatever the outcome is, take note of that so you have that as motivation to get you back on track more often until you just become consistent at it, right? Number three, I already talked about. And then four is you got to track the progress. So this is why we have this trading journal, which by the time you're watching this, a new version is already out. This is version two. We just finished version three that we kind of just readjusted the spacing a little bit. So you have more room to write and it's just better to use, right? So I track everything. I reflect on the trade, what went good, what went bad, and I build off of that data. If you don't write this down, you're going to be guessing in your head, and sometimes you don't recall the exact thing that happened. Right? You may recall something differently than what actually happened, or the reasons were different. Maybe you thought, oh, it was just whatever. It was just a market. The market was bad, but really you didn't do you didn't analyze the chart for what you do in your normal routine and you were rushed into a trade, right? So have that data help you understand what's going on and then get back on track as quick as possible. Last part, it's the obvious, right? But also the hardest part, and that is staying focused because there's so much in our world right now. Social media, just news events all over from your city, maybe even your neighborhood, but down to your county, your state, country, the world, this, that, right? There's just so much stuff that, I mean, do you really need to know every single thing that's happening every single day um, in your neighborhood, world, city? I mean, I get it. Some things you may want to know, right? But really, on your day to day and just your overall mental health, it's not good to soak up all that, right? So try to do less, just to sum it all up, I guess, less gossiping, stop worrying about other people, start focusing on you because we need to build you up. We need to get you to reach your goals and become that consistent trader that you want to be. So it's okay if you make mistakes. Those don't let those short term setbacks derail you for long term. You want to be able to say, hey, I'm off. Let's get back on track, because when I was on track, I was getting these type of results, and those are results I want to keep getting consistently. So talk to you in the next lesson. We're going to go overcoming impulsive behaviors.